Hey everybody, it's Andy from the Bonnevilles here. I just wanted to have a quick word with you before we head off on our tour. As you know, Chris and I are heading to Scotland tomorrow. We'd be in Edinburgh tomorrow night and in Glasgow and then Montrose, in that order. And it's our first tour in it's over 2 years because of the thing. And we're really looking forward to it. We can't wait. It's been a long time coming. We actually had to cancel a Euro tour just last month because of all the uncertainty that's about. We didn't know whether we would have been able to go ahead with it. So because these things are expensive to organise and they require a lot of planning, we couldn't in good faith say that we were going to be able to make it. It looks like now, with restrictions melting away, that we probably could have done it, but we didn't know that at the time. So basically, we're really happy to be able to go on this tour, the UK, England, Scotland and Wales, with our brothers from another mother's, Mudlow. They're going to be joining us on all the dates, and we're really, really happy about that. We couldn't have. They're our mates, and we really couldn't have asked for anything better. So, Chris and I, we want to talk to you about how we're going to proceed whenever we get to you, because although, as we know, the thing isn't as dangerous as it was a while ago, it's still there. And basically, we wanted to tell you, and I'll explain my reasons why we're doing this. Now, we're going to basically try to be as COVID safe as possible. That means that we're going to be wearing masks, and we're going to have, not while we're singing, not while we're playing, but whenever we're walking through the crowd, if we do, in some of the venues we will have to get to the stage, and when we're talking and hanging with you afterwards, we're going to be masked up. Now, it's not because we're afraid of getting COVID or anything, because we know that it's not as, we're both fit and healthy. Chris has had it recently, actually, and it's the reason that you're going to see us, and we're not going to hug you, and we're not going to pose for selfies, and we're not going to sit with you for extended periods of time, and we're probably going to be putting a desk in between two tables between us at the merch, and we're going to be masked up the whole time. You know that we're not like that. We're very hands-on. We love a hug. It's on our merch thing. You know, the price of the merch and hugs is free. And we can't do it. And the reason we can't do it is not because of you in the room at the time. It's because of the people that are going to be in the room tomorrow night, and the night after that, and the night after that. If one of us gets COVID while on this tour, the tour's over. And bear in mind, this is the first tour we've done in over 2 years, and these things are not cheap to organise. You wouldn't believe the hours that go into getting these things on the road, and how the expense is quite staggering, even for a band like us. So what we want you to do for us is please respect that we're going to try our best to get through all the dates on this tour with our friends Mudlow. And whenever we get to you, please think of the guys the next night, who, a lot of the people coming to see us, this will have been the first gig they've been to in 2 years or more. As much as it's our first tour in 2 years or more, this will be a lot of people's first gig. And if one of us picks up COVID on day 3, that's it. It's over. We have to go home. So whenever you see us, we will be masked up. And we will have the hand sanitizer, and we're trying to do everything to stop us getting the thing. Again, not because we're worried about getting it, because we will get it at some point. We want to get through the tour. We want to get everybody that wants to see us to see us. So when you see us, fist bump, elbow, no hugs. We won't be as tactile as we normally are. You know what we're like. You know that we're hands on, we're huggy. We'll stand there and have a pint with you. We're not doing that. We can't do it. Not because we don't want to. We really fucking do. We're just thinking about getting through this. I think if everybody, including us, do what we should do, there's a good chance that we can get through all the dates in this tour. But if we don't, and that includes you, if we don't do what we have to do, and you guys don't respect us and do what we ask of you, please, we're begging you, please, just try and be COVID safe around us. And if you don't, the chances are one of us is going to pick something up. And be it day 3 or day 7 or day 9 or whatever. And then those next guys aren't going to come and get to see us. And that would break our hearts, really. And it's been a long time, it's been a long road, a long time coming to get here. And we're pinning our hopes on it, really, because everything's changed here at home. And my situation's changed. You know, I'm no longer a full-time musician. I've got a job now. I had to go and get a job, which is fine. I actually enjoy it. Not as good as being a full-time musician. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this again. So I really want to be able to get through it. And I want everybody that wants to see us to get to see us. So and the reason, I will say this. Whenever I go on the road with Chris, every night before a gig, let me put it a different way, the mask thing, let me put it a different way. Every night before a gig, I warm up my vocals. I go backstage or sit in the van or whatever it is, and I go la 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 la, do that whole thing, right? Up and down the scales. I don't do it for you who are about to see us, okay? Because I can do whatever I need to with this that night. I do it for the next night and the next night. Because if I don't do it, I'll get a sore throat. And then the next night's compromised. The next night's compromised. And if I don't do it 3 gigs in a row, there's no gig happening, my voice will go. I have to do that thing, that warm-up. And it saves my voice, not for the night, for the next night. And that's the same thing. We're going to have to go into this with that same idea. It's not on the night. If I pick up COVID on day 3, I'm going to get through the gig. Day 4 is not happening, day 5 and 6 and so on, right? So we're going to think of our brothers and sisters who are on down the chain, such as it is. Okay? And we're going to do that, and we ask you if you can help us. We're still going to be there, we're still going to sign shit, and we're still going to play for you, and we're going to go on stage, and we're going to take our masks off, and it's stupid, I know, but we have to do it. We have to try and just cut and minimise the potential points of contact in order to get through the tour. Is that okay? So, that said, thank you for coming, those of you that are. We really look forward to seeing you. You're going to have a great time. Mudlow, most of you know, fucking awesome. Us, you're coming to see us, so I assume most of you know us and you know who we are and that you like us. And we can't wait to play for you. We've got some new merch, we've got some new vinyl. Should have brought it out, didn't. Little EPs, very limited edition of our first ever release, Hardtail Lurgan Blues. So, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow in Edinburgh, Glasgow, Montrose, and then going down into England, Go onto our Facebook. If you're watching us, probably seen it on our Facebook or Instagram or whatever. All our dates are on our website, thebonnevilles.co.uk. Please come. Please tag your friends. Please indulge us this little thing. It's a bit of a fucking pain in the hole, but we have to do it. We have to try and... We're thinking about the next guy. Okay, that's the way we're going to do this. We're going to think about the next guy. The guy that's coming tomorrow night, who hasn't been out of the house, hardly, to do anything good in maybe God knows how long. And that guy needs this, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that he gets it. Okay? Guy or girl. So, love you. Thank you. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.